I feel like this is a very important video to make for the channel, because the main message and the reason why I opened this YouTube channel was to tell everybody, bro, you can get a Plasma TV for next to nothing, and they are amazing. I got my first Plasma TV for $25 and I was blown away, to the point where then I got the OLED, the LGC1W RGB OLED, and I was not happy with the colors. I was disappointed. So I thought, well, everyone needs to know, because here in the US at least, Plasma TVs are almost free, and they are such an incredible, value. We talk about value. You can get something amazing that's free, and I see a lot of people that still have LCD 1080p monitors. Bro, do not play on that crap. Get a Plasma TV, man. The difference is going to be absolutely huge. The motion is gonna be better. The colors, the contrast. It's a big screen, which is also more immersive. 1080p on these Plasma TVs can look very sharp because they are self-emissive RGB displays with great contrast. The increased contrast gives you a higher perceived resolution. So all the praise that I have given to Plasmas, because that has been my experience, but I got lucky with a 2011 Panasonic Plasma. It's a th-46pz80u. The release price of that TV was $1,000, so it was not the highest end Plasma, but it was not bad either. So I got lucky with that one. I think that one looks fantastic. It doesn't have the best contrast. The black levels are not great, and the Plasma TVs, the black levels, they get worse over time with use. But then I got the Pioneer Kuro Elite Pro 151 FD, and that TV looks absolutely absurd. It's so good. It's not bright at all, but the colors, the contrast, the sharpness, the motion. The only thing that really that TV is missing is the input lag for gaming. The input lag is not good for gaming, unfortunately. That's just the only bad thing that it has, but the rest is just absolutely unbelievable. The audio of that TV, and that's another thing. All these Plasma TVs, even this one, has very good audio, and the audio of that TV is just from another world. 99% of the TV, of the high-end TVs that they sell today, don't come even close to the audio of that Pioneer Kuro. It has basically 2 sound bars on the side. So my experience is Plasma is fantastic. Run and get one. And I just want to tell you, be careful. Okay, be careful, because you want to see that Plasma. If you get a free Plasma TV like this Panasonic from 2008, you take that thing home and you might be very disappointed. And then you might think, man, this Plasma TV guy, he was hyping up this trash. It looks like garbage, bro. Oh, now you have a problem to, you have to get rid of that crap. Let me tell you, this Plasma TV is garbage. Why? Looking at it initially, test patterns, it's okay. I look at this color clipping test pattern and it was looking good. The colors look saturated. The brightness is okay. It's not the brightest Plasma, but it's not lacking a brightness in comparison with the Pioneer Kuro. It's okay. So I'm like, wow, I got a good one. I don't know what happened, Panasonic, with the factory calibration of this TV. I don't believe this looks so bad because of aging. It doesn't matter the settings. Look, I tried all the setting combinations that I could with this TV. I actually delayed making this video, trying to figure out a way to fix this TV. And the only thing that I haven't done is to access the service menu and start messing around. And I'm gonna do that because, I mean, if I break it, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to even use it like this. And now I need to get rid of it. And I spend a lot of, effort and energy on this TV because I'm gonna link in the description of this video. I cleaned this TV. It was the dirtiest TV I have ever seen in my life. I mean, it's just absolutely disgusting. I couldn't believe this was working with that much dirt and dust on it. It's just absolutely insane. So I struggle with this TV a lot to get it here in this space. And I was not expecting this to be like mind-blowing. I was expecting this to be similar to the other Panasonic Plasma that I have. Maybe a little bit better, a little bit worse, a bigger size. So I was like, that's a good TV. This is trash, bro. Absolute garbage. And why? Why the calibration, the factory calibration from Panasonic? I don't know what happened here. Basically, the TV looks overexposed. The contrast is wrong. Now, I can go to the NVIDIA control panel and tweak some digital values there and use reshade. Yeah, I can get this TV looking okay. But it's not only that. It's not only the calibration, it's just an absolute mess. The sharpness of this TV looks overly sharp and blurry at the same time, and I don't know why. And the motion of this TV is not even close to the Pioneer Kuro that I have. Not even close. And actually, I knew that before I picked this up because I did a quick search, and it said that this Plasma had a 480 hertz subfield drive instead of a 600 hertz subfield drive. So the way it works with a 600 hertz subfield drive is that these Plasma TVs are 60 hertz really. But what they do is that they flash 10 times. If it has a 600 hertz subfield drive, it is flashing 10 times each frame. And 3 or 2 out of those 10 flashes are significantly brighter than the rest, and that is what improves the motion. And the way the final image is created is by using dithering. So those 10 flashes are actually completely different from each other. They have different colors, and all those different colors being flashed, they create the final image. So it's a very special technology that is not similar to anything else. But usually the color saturation is great, and this Plasma doesn't have a bad color saturation at all. When I look at this test pattern, this is actually good. This red color looks good. So I'm looking at this test pattern and I'm like, yeah, this is a beautiful TV. No problems at all. Now it's crushing blacks. I can fix that with reshade, not a big deal. But the thing is, it looks blurry, it looks overly sharp, and the calibration is a mess. So, and it looks like it's lower resolution than what it's supposed to be with this 1080p. And I mean, the Pioneer Kuro looks so much sharper than this. And the 42-inch Panasonic Plasma that I have, the TCP42S1, it just looks a lot sharper and better than this. And the motion is so much better. So basically, this Plasma, looking like this, there is absolutely no way I'm going to be using this Plasma when it consumes 625 watts. This Plasma TV uses more power than my 5090. There's no way I'm going to use this TV. Absolutely no way. It's just absolute trash, garbage. It was a waste of energy, time, just a big mistake. Okay, and now I'm just gonna let it go. Hopefully someone comes and picks it up, and someone that is not picky, you're getting a free TV, you can just watch the TV. But the thing is, this thing is gonna use a lot of power. So it's a free TV, but you're gonna pay your electric bill is gonna go up for sure, especially if you use this a lot. So be careful. That's the point of this video. Before you buy a plasma TV, don't go blind unless you know it is a good one. You're getting, one of the 2012, 2013 Panasonic plasmas. The best of the best, BT, ZT, or ST60, one of those. You're getting a Pioneer Kuro 9th generation. It's from 2008, but it is, this TV is from 2008. And the difference between the Pioneer Kuro and this plasma, it's just absolutely gigantic. Pioneer was so ahead. I get it. This is not a higher end, this is not the highest tier plasma of that year, but still, man, it's just, no. Now, the audio of this plasma is great. It's better than the audio of my S90C, S90D, and S95C for that matter, which was garbage. The audio of this plasma TVs is just very impressive in comparison with the TVs that we have today. But I don't know what happened. I don't believe this is looking like that because I have to use a screwdriver in a one of these positrons in the back or something like that. That you can tweak some voltages in the back to improve the black levels and all of that. I don't believe the age is the reason why it looks so washed out like this. And I'm using this game, which is mostly green, because I know how this is supposed to look on other TVs. So it's just my go-to to try a new display, because I know how this green is supposed to be and the sharpness of the game after the mod, after I remove all the post-processing garbage that they added to the game. I know how it's supposed to look like, and this is just absolutely disgusting, man. And I'm so disappointed with this plasma TV. Basically my opinion about Panasonic, I had a great, I thought, well, Panasonic is just all great, because I had this supposedly cheap mid-tier $25 plasma TV and I was like, man, this is great. If this is not even the best from Panasonic, Panasonic is like God tier, everything is great. No. Make sure you try your plasma TV, bro, because you might be getting absolute garbage. And then you have a wrong opinion about the plasma, and then you think that the technology sucks. And let me tell you, this technology is beautiful because it's self-emissive RGB. The contrast is perfect. You get no blooming. The viewing angles, even on this trash TV, the viewing angles is just as good as it gets. The screen uniformity is great, especially when you have full screen colors. Sometimes plasmas can have some dirt screen. So you have a white background. If you move the camera, you might see the lack of uniformity, but that happens with LCDs too. So plasmas can have that or not. It's kind of a lottery. It depends on the model. But the motion is great for 60 FPS gaming. If the input lag is good, you got a good one. And the input lag of this one is okay. Nothing to. It's a lot better than the Pioneer Kuro, by the way. I wish the Kuro had this input lag with game mode. But yeah, the technology is great. So I still highly recommend you to hunt for a plasma TV. But man, make sure you hunt for a good one. Do your research. When you go to Facebook Marketplace or wherever you go to get your used stuff, do your research. Get one of the best plasmas as soon as possible to 2013. Try to get the best and spend $100, $200. I think it is worth it. If you get a 60-inch, one of the best, or 50, 60 inches, one of the best plasmas ever made, $200, even $300, I think it's worth it. And some of them have 3D, which is a thing of the past, but I love 3D. And it's definitely something to have fun with. So yeah, man, get a good one. So, and if you get a free one, just make sure it's a good one, man, because this one is so bad. So yeah, I'm gonna let it go. This is the last video I'm gonna make about this plasma. I'm not even gonna compare this with QD or whatever, because it just doesn't make any sense. It's just a bad TV. It looks terrible. So before I let it go, I'm gonna try to go to the service menu and mess around with it and see if I can magically find the solution. If you know a solution, let me know. You can see the model. I'm gonna have the model in the title of the video, in the description of the video. If you search and maybe this is a common problem, there is a solution for it on the service menu, let me know, because I would like to keep this plasma. If I see the potential, the black level is not absolutely terrible. It's okay. Colors are okay, but the calibration is so messed up that it's just bad. And it also has sharpness. It's something wrong with the sharpness of this TV. And now I am using DLSR, so that always messes up the sharpness. Not for games though, but even with the native 1080p resolution, it's just bad. It's just really bad. So man, let's leave it there. Before we end the video, I have been practicing the guitar like a madman. 16 hours a day. Just look at my fingers. I have been studying the guitar for many years. This has never happened. These two fingers, they play the strings. They are not supposed to get burned and get these huge calisters. My hands have been modified. But I had a breakthrough. I am playing the guitar, I feel now, better than ever. And I have to keep the momentum, because I feel like if I keep in this direction, I'm going to achieve what I want with the music. And I also have been uploading videos to my guitar channel. And today, I will monetize the channel. I will apply to monetize that channel, because I already have beyond 1,000 subscribers. I have 1,300 and almost 1,400 subscribers. I have 70,000 views. I have 3,000 hours of view time. And I can already apply to monetize the channel. And that is awesome for me, because it's a motivation to study the guitar. But, man, I promise you, I'm going to upload more videos to this channel. I've been just studying the guitar, laser focus, but I feel like I already, the reason why I had to study so much is because when you learn something new with your fingers, you have to repeat a lot, so you remember that. Because muscle memory works with repetition, not with understanding. But I already did that. I got it. So now I don't have to study 16 hours a day. I can just be a normal person and study a little bit and then play some games, because I have my 5090 just sitting there. I feel like it's costing me just to have it there. So yeah, I want to use it. I want to play some games. So I'm gonna promise you, I'm gonna make more videos for the channel, and yeah, I'm gonna try to get the momentum back on the channel, and I'm gonna do. A lot of people gave me recommendations on the previous video. I'm gonna do all of that I can. Okay, so I listen to your feedback, so I'm gonna do that. Try to get the channel back up and running, and I'm gonna do some live streams too. When I have the chance. So yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions. If you ever pick a trash TV, if you have a plasma, if you got a good one. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Again, people ask me sometimes, which plasma would you recommend? I don't really know, because I have never tried the Panasonic th-46pz80u to compare that with my Pioneer Kuro. All I can tell you is the Pioneer I got, the Elite Pro 151FD, is a great plasma for movies. For gaming, the input lag is not good. But to watch regular content is amazing. Actually, I've been using it a lot. Since this last 3 months, I've been using that plasma every day, actually. Because it's in a better space for me to practice the guitar than this S90D QD OLED. So I've been using it more than the S90D, actually. The S90D is to play games, so if I'm not playing games, I'm mostly use the cooler. So let's leave it there. Thanks for watching, and I will try to get the momentum back on the channel. Okay, so thanks for your support. Thanks for keeping the channel alive. Thanks to all the members for your support. I'll try to get back on track. We also have a sponsor video coming. I had a sponsor video waiting for me. I'm like, I'm not making any videos for the channel. Let me get it up before I make the sponsor video, because it's just, yeah, I need to prioritize the life of the channel. But we got a sponsor that's gonna pay big money. Okay, actually it's TCL, and I'm like, why don't you send me a TV? They send me something else. I'm like, okay, let's do that, but then next time send me a TV, okay? That's what I want. That's all we talk about. That's okay. I said yes to that sponsor because they're gonna pay good money, and I hope we can get a TV next time. So yeah, let's leave it there. Let me know your thoughts and opinions, and if you have any questions.